The next example I wanted to show you, I'm just going to show you a couple here. And I said, go to the gallery. There are plenty of items for you to look at. And go to this gallery, take a look through it. Really interesting stuff. The code's all there for you. So let's take a look at another one. And this time we wanted to create a pie chart with labels and an offsetting slice. Offsetting slice, what the heck's that? We'll talk about that in a minute here. So let's take a look. Get some space up here so we can see. Beautiful. So what we're going to do here is we've already imported MATLAB, right? I'm going to still put it in here because it's a separate script. We'll put it in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a pie chart where the slices will be ordered and plotted counterclockwise. Okay. All right, so we have labels. We want to put our labels in first. Equals frog, hogs, dogs, and logs. Okay, all things OGS. All right. The sizes, we'll put that into a series. That'll be 15, 30, 45, and 10. Okay. And we're going to explode first one's going to be non-explosive. The next one's going to be 0.1, and the other two are also going to be non-exploded, right? So all we're going to do is we're going to explode. What this does is we'll only explode the second slice, right? That is hogs. All right. So that's just kind of getting everything set up. So let's take a look at how these variables read in. We got a bunch here from the last one, so let's read this in. So labels. So my labels get read in as a tuple. My sizes should get read in as a series. Sizes, where's my sizes? Sizes is a list. Sorry, not a series, a list. And explode should also get read in as a tuple. Where's my explode? Explode is also read in as a tuple. Okay. All right. So the next thing is let's make the chart. So making the pie chart. All right. This was making the data. All right. Okay. So making the pie chart. We'll pound. There we go. Make a cell. FIG1. Right, first just FIG. Just call it FIG1. AX1 equals plot.subplots. AX1.pie is sizes, right? So that's going to give me I'm going to put that list in there. So it's the sizes, the data that we're going to be doing. We're going to have an explode And explode is going to equal the variable explode because I've already defined it here. Right? Now, without defining it here, I could just take this tuple and put it in here. But I create it first, that way I can always come up here and manipulate versus going into this long line of code and trying to manipulate it in there. So I'm defining things first. Labels equals labels. Again, I defined labels up here as a tuple. Auto percent. So I want to put it into percent, so we're going to equals, put this in quotes, and it is percent 1.1 F percent. Okay, comma, shadow equals true, and start angle equals 90. All right, so putting a few more elements in here. All right, and you play with each one of these things and see what happens. AX1.axis is going to be equal. All right, so this, what this does, equal aspect ratio ensures that the pie is drawn as a circle. Okay, and then last thing we want to do is plt.show. Okay, so we got our data in there. Let's run this thing and see what it looks like. I'm pretty excited. Let's run this cell. There it is. Boy, it doesn't look like a circle to me, but I guess it is a circle. But so I've got my hogs are blown out. I've got it shadowed here a little bit. All right, I've got my circle. I'm going to put this as a single. See if that makes a difference. I'm just, because that looks really strange to me. So let's try it. Yeah, it's the same no matter what. Okay. I guess it's a circle if you put that back in there, but just visually it looks weird. So you can see what we've got here for the percentages. I put it in a 0.0. If I went and did this and got rid of that, right, and run it again, you'll see that the labels change. Right? If I put in just point and then run it, you'll see the labels change again. Right? I can put 0.11 and you'll see it change again. That's a little bit too much. Let's go 0.00. Okay. So again, I'm just playing a little bit with it. It was 1.1, and that got us to this other version of it, right? If I wanted to start angle, change that to 180. Let's see what happens. Okay, just kind of flip it over. Start angle 0. Right? So it depends on where you want that to show up. The shadow, let's put shadow as false. And see what that looks like. Right? Now just note you don't have that three-dimensional aspect to it. Put that back in as true. All right? Axis angle, what if we put it in unequal? I'm just curious. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Okay. Gives me a little bit of an offset here. So again, it's just I like playing with these things to see what they do, right? That's kind of the job, is to experiment and see what makes sense. So keep playing with it.